welcome back. Okay, we are still with Kyle Kirschbaum because I needed a lot of help. This is a really great recipe for gluten-free pizza.
Yum.
Okay, so what I want to show you is the hard part about gluten-free pizza is the crust.
Right.
So what we make is this really fantastic crust, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I've got a couple of pieces of cauliflower in there. Put the rest of them in this food processor. This recipe comes to me from healthybusymom.com. Her name is Heather Walker, and this is her gluten-free pizza. And honest to goodness, it's the best thing because it takes care of the crust. That's the only thing you really got to worry about. Okay, so I've got this in there, and just try giving it a pulse or two and see if that's it. Do it again. Perfect. We're going to turn this cauliflower into our pizza crust, essentially.
Great.
It turns into dough.
I love cauliflower.
You do? Oh, perfect. The problem is, how do you keep the cauliflower sticking together? You know, I mean, it's all crumbly and stuff like that. So while that is getting kind of fine,
yeah,
I think that's pretty good. We've also put in some chicken to brown. So we're just going to let this go. It won't get all brown and ready by the time we leave the show, but I want everyone to know that we're browning a little bit of chicken. You put a little pepper, a little salt, a little olive oil. Exactly. Nothing too exciting. But that goes on while we're working. Okay, so how do we turn cauliflower crumbles into a crust? And the secret, and how do we make sure it doesn't have, you know, any of that gluten? Now, I don't really have a problem with gluten.
Yeah, I don't either, but I want to try it. I mean, it's something different.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be combined with almond flour. So it's gluten-free, and it's this Bob's Mill almond flour, but all it is 1 cup of almond flour. The only thing is this has to be warmed up for a few minutes. Again, it takes like 8 minutes, and we have like 4 minutes left, so we won't be doing it here. But, so here's what's in this situation. 2 eggs, 2 cups of cauliflower, 1 cup of almond flour. This is Heather's recipe. She's got a little pepper, a little salt, a little rosemary, a little garlic.
Love rosemary.
And it's so good. And then look at here. I made it already, and I want to show you all what it looks like. Look at that. It looks like a regular pizza crust. And again, I'm going to link you to this entire, I'm going to move this down here. This entire recipe is on her site, and it's Healthy Busy Mom. But take a look. After you bake this, it takes about 10 minutes at 450, so kind of high heat.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite kind of pizza?
Oh, I like cheese pizza. I'm a plain guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheese pizza?
Yeah.
That is not on the wild side at all, Kyle.
I know.
What?
I can be adventurous. It's okay.
Okay, so what about banana peppers?
I love banana peppers.
Okay,
yeah.
that's another favorite thing we've been putting on our pizza lately. Okay, so I'm still working on this chicken here, and what we're going to do is put the rest of the ingredients on here. Do you see that cheese there?
Yep.
What we're going to do is put a little goat cheese on the top of that pizza. And that just makes it seem fancy to me.
Yeah. Why not?
But you know, you could probably just do whatever kind of cheese you want to do, whatever your favorite cheese. If you're mozzarella.
I'm a mozzarella guy.
All right, see.
You're
very traditional.
Yeah, I do like traditional pizza, yep.
All right, so that's how basically this starts. Yeah, spread that out a little bit. And then you see that plate with the mushrooms?
Yeah.
All right, what you're going to do, turn this down, be careful, it's going pretty high. Okay, so we're going to put mushrooms and spinach right in this plate, all of that. And it basically, we do the mushrooms first if we were going to have a little bit more time. But since I'm running fast, right, we want it to wilt a little, and then once it wilts, you can put it on there pretty easily. So here, in terms of seasoning, put the garlic in there, put the garlic in there, yep. And I think I've got a little bit of chili pepper.
My favorite, yeah.
Okay, so it's up to you, a lot or a little. I go for a little, but I know my son's about your age. I've got 2 of them, and they like it spicy.
I like it spicy.
Spicy. Oh, didn't open it. All right. So then this is going to wilt down a little bit, and the mushrooms are going to kind of get the liquid out of the mushrooms. There he goes. Oh. All right.
I didn't do too much.
That wasn't bad.
No.
That wasn't bad at all. Again, I want to give you the website name and a little picture of how it looks like when it's done. Since I'm not going to be done with it, take a look. What do you think? Do you see that picture of it online there?
I do that. I would love that.
You would go for that,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
The website is healthybusymom.com, and all the ingredients and the steps are very easy. Heather Walker is, to me, one of the most creative, healthy cooks out there. She's also gorgeous. I mean, she looks like Lucy Lawless.
Oh.
I think she's going to be big. She's
Wow,
gorgeous. Yes. So thank you, Heather Walker, for our gluten-free pizza recipe. I think we're going to be using this crust in a lot of different things. Now, Kyle, you've got a website. So if we want to follow your career
Yeah.
from vacuum kid to Oscar winner, which I feel that we are going to see that from you, what's your website?
KyleKirschbaum.com. I post updates on there of shows I'm in where you can get tickets for those shows. My resume is on there, headshot. You can
love
follow
it.
me on there. Yep.
All shook up this summer in Dayton.
In Dayton, yep.
Fantastic. Okay, so here's all that's going to happen. The cheese, the spinach, the chicken, voila. Again, fullplate.tv, and we'll link you to all these fun places and all these great ideas. Have a great week.